Vancouver, Washington is not for everyone. These 7 things may make you not want to move here. Hey, I'm Hannah Dubyne with Dubyne Realty Group of Coldwell Banker Bain right here in Vancouver and Camas, Washington. And today we're talking about 7 things that may make you not want to move here. If you've been thinking about moving here or maybe sometime in the future, you need to know these things because they may be deal breakers. Let's jump into it. Number 7 is construction. Now, we see construction in a lot of big cities across the country, and since Vancouver is a growing area, we do have construction. I don't think that the construction here is the worst I've ever seen, but I also don't think it's the best I've ever seen. So just know it may be a nuisance in some places. Number 6 is traffic. If you're coming from a small town type of area, you may not be used to the traffic that comes with living in a bigger city, and Vancouver, Washington is a bit of a commuter city. Around 30 to 40% of our population commutes to Portland, even now with work from home, to go to work over there. And so rush hour in the morning is going south, and then in the afternoon it's going north. I would say rush hour is from about 7:30 to 9:30 in the morning, and then in the evening, it's really bad in the evening. Sometimes if you're going north, I would say from about 3:30 to 6:30, I-5 and 205 are pretty clogged up. So if you live somewhere more north, like Ridgefield too, it can be a bit of a drive. Number 5, it gets dark really early here in the winter. We are in winter right now here in Vancouver, and it was getting dark at like 4:15, 4:30, and it just makes it really hard to stay awake and keep working. Like, I'm usually working till at least 6 p.m. So after that, it's hard to stay alert, and it's just one of the things that I don't love about living in the Pacific Northwest. Number 4, and this is your choice if you see it as a negative thing or not, and that is that Clark County is politically split. So we're pretty close to 50-50 on red versus blue. I think this is a positive because we should always be around people that are different than us. We don't want to exist in an echo chamber, but I know there are some people out there who just can't tolerate people who have different ideas than them or different ways of living. I'll put a map up on the screen of kind of where people have voted in the past, so it gives you an idea. But basically, if you're in the city center, it's more blue, and as you go further out into the country, into like acreage properties, it's more red. Again, this is not a political comment. I'm just letting you know this because I have had people ask about it, and I do want you to know, but politics is not something that comes into my business. I serve people with all different kinds of beliefs as long as they are kind and rational. Reason number 3 you might not want to move to Vancouver is because of our lack of walkability. If you live somewhere, let's say you live in New York, you probably don't live in New York if you're watching this video, but let's say you live in New York, people walk and bike everywhere there. But here in Vancouver, it's really set up to be a town that's based off of, or a city that's based off of cars. We don't really have a lot of public transportation, and things are far apart, so you wouldn't really be walking. If you do want to walk though, the one area I would advise you to start looking for homes in would be downtown or uptown. Downtown and uptown are the oldest parts of Vancouver, 100 plus years old, and everything was really tiny and tight together. So you can walk between places, which is nice down there, but for the rest of Vancouver, not really. The number 2 reason you may not want to move to Vancouver, Washington is because cost of living is high. Now, when I say cost of living is high, I mean that relatively. Compared to the national average, cost of living is high in our area. Compared to the West Coast, cost of living is pretty low and pretty reasonable, I would say. So nationally, the average home price for this last year was, the median home price was about $375,000, and here in Vancouver, it's about $475,000. Along with that comes other things, higher cost of utilities than other places, higher cost of entertainment for like a movie ticket or eating out at a restaurant. But with that also comes higher paying jobs. So that is the benefit. The number 1 reason why you wouldn't want to move to Vancouver or Western Washington is because of the rain, our weather here. Now, I love our weather here, but it does rain a lot in the winter time. It's pretty much a constant drizzle or a constant mist, and there are days where it downpours. It's actually been downpouring the last 3 or 4 days, and the ground is completely soaked. You gotta wear boots outside. The skies are really gray in the winter here. I grew up with that, so I'm used to it, but a lot of people coming elsewhere may be used to blue skies and sunshine. Because of the gray skies and the lack of sunshine, a lot of people in our area, especially if they did not grow up here, get what is called SAD, and that stands for Seasonal Affective Disorder. Basically, SAD is like a less severe version of depression. It's like a very mild depression, and it only lasts for as long as that gloomy weather lasts. So things that I know people have done to combat that would be taking vitamin D pills, which I do every day in the winter, and getting lights that shine on you. They make it feel like you are somewhere warm. And then also doctors recommend going on a vacation in the winter time, which I wouldn't be opposed to going to Mexico or Hawaii or whatever, just getting away and filling up your vitamin D tank again. So those are my top 7 reasons why you or someone else may not move to Vancouver, Washington. They're all livable for me, but they may not be for you, so I wanted you to know. If you want to know anything else about Vancouver, Camas, or Clark County, Washington, I'm here to be your expert. I'm a realtor at Dubyne Realty Group of Coldwell Banker Bain, and I would love to answer any questions you have, even if you're like, hey, I don't know if I'm gonna move there. Maybe I will in a couple years. Just reach out. I love to hear from everyone by text or by phone call. Thanks for watching, and subscribe for more videos like this one. Bye.